guys, welcome back to Moments at His Feet, where I am giving you the series titled Let's Work on It Together, based on the 9 fruit of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, generosity, gentleness, and self-control. I spoke on the fruit of love, how not just to love others, but how to love yourself and how to love God. And today I want to speak on the fruit of joy, how not just to base your life on the good times, but how to have joy even on your worst days. On a good day, you tell yourself, I'm happy. I'm good where I am. I'm satisfied where I am. I just got a new promotion. I just got a new car. I just got into a new relationship. I'm going to hang out with friends. Today is a good day. But what happens if it's a bad day? Do you still feel that way? Do you still feel that happiness that, oh, I just got a new car, a new promotion, a new relationship? Do you still feel that same satisfaction? Do you still feel that same fullness on a bad day? In Philippians 4, chapter 4, it says, rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say, rejoice. You could be happy in a good day. But in a bad day, your demeanor changes. Something in your tone changes. Everything you say, everything you said in a good day, you now speak negative towards yourself. You now speak negative towards other people. And your reflection on the outside, the way you look on the outside, is a reflection on what's on the inside. And if on the outside you are frowning, on the outside you look angry and upset, you give the eye to many people, like, please don't come close to me. Please don't talk to me today. Not today. Today's not a good day. It's a reflection of what's going on inside. So what's inside is anger, hatred, bitterness, hurt, pain, because it lacks joy. I want to speak on the differences between happiness, and joy. Happiness is in the material things, on people, what people say and do to make you happy, but for a moment. The things you receive out here in this life is temporary. Your promotion, temporary. A new car, temporary. A new relationship, temporary. Temporary happiness. What do I mean by that? Because not every day will be a good day. Someone might want or have almost to crash your car, or to try to make you lose your job, or you get into a fight with your loved one in a relationship and your happiness ends because now you're filled with anger and hurt and pain. When people leave you alone, you're not filled with happiness, you're filled with sadness. Happiness is temporary. Happiness is only on the outside. What you receive from outside. Joy. Joy is on the inside. Joy is internal. Joy is what's inside the heart. What could be inside your heart, in your mind. That even when you're having a bad day, you reflect on the outside what's on the inside. And on your worst day, you could still put a smile on your face because on the inside, you have joy. And the joy that I am speaking of, it doesn't come from people. It doesn't come from new relationships. It doesn't come from a new promotion. It don't come from a new job. It comes only from the Lord. The word says, the joy of the Lord is my strength. It doesn't say me being happy is my strength. It says the joy of the Lord is my strength. Only the Lord can give you the joy that you need in order to have a smile on your face and to still feel at peace and to still feel like everything is going to be okay, even in the tough and the most worst days. When you have joy, there is nothing and nobody that can tear you apart, that can take away what you feel and how you feel. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 22 says, "A joyful heart is a good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones." Do you ever notice? Have you ever noticed that after you hang out with your friends, or after you hang out with your loved one, after you go out to dinner, and when you come back home, there's something in there that still feels empty? You're still not satisfied. Nobody was able to fill that void. Those drugs, they wear out. They give you happiness only for a moment because you forget the pain only for a moment. The alcohol makes you numb just for a moment. It makes you forget all the pain. It makes you feel like you could do anything. But what happens when the drugs wear out? What happens when the alcohol wears out? What happens when your friends leave? What happens when you're no longer in the same room as your loved one? There's a void. There's a void that always tells you and whispers in your ear, it's just not enough. It's just not enough. I need something more. You are not satisfied. And you're constantly looking for happiness elsewhere. You're looking for happiness in a relationship. You're looking for happiness in drugs and alcohol. You're looking for happiness in places that are empty. You're looking for happiness in people who are empty. There's a phrase that says you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot receive from an empty vase. You cannot eat fruit in a desert because there's no water, there's no food there. You keep seeking happiness in darkness. And I want to give you a word. I want to spread and give you the fruit of joy. So even when you're surrounded by darkness, even when you're surrounded by the desert, even when you're surrounded and you feel like you need to quench your thirst and you're thirsty, you're hungry, you're not satisfied, this joy gives you what you need. That even in those dark days, you still see the light. That even in your worst times and when you feel cold, that joy gives you the warmth of the Holy Spirit that tells you everything is going to be okay. When it says a joyful heart is a good medicine, when you drink medicine after you're feeling sick, that sickness starts to die down and you start to feel better. That's what joy is. That even on your worst days, that it feels like you're sick to your stomach, sick in your head. That joy gives you something that nobody else can give. That joy puts in your mind and in your heart a hold that is not easily broken. And it's a bond between you and God. Don't abandon joy just for a moment of happiness. Don't say to God, I don't need joy right now because I want this person to make me happy. But what happens when you let go of joy and allow that person or that thing to make you happy? And then they leave. You have no joy. You have nothing. You have nothing left to hold on to. Happiness isn't enough. It's not enough. The happiness that people give you, it's not enough. Money is not enough. It will never be enough. So today, let God fill you with joy. Joy everlasting. That you can finally feel satisfied. That you can finally feel full and at peace, even in your worst days.